with Diamond Dinosaur. Grab your kit, let's craft and score. Big dog barks and football plays. Diamond Dinosaur.
It's Mary Lee, Diamond Toy Dinosaur 33, coming at you from the craft room. And today, a little bit of a different whip. I normally am already working on something, but today I am kitting up my custom of my dog Puffy, who has passed. So rest in peace to him. I miss him very much every day. But I got a custom made of him to do at the retreat, the RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat. And the story behind Puffy is some of my friends and I were on Zoom like all the time, and every night at 7 o'clock, Puffy was an older dog. He was an elderly dog. He had dementia. He was 16 years old when he passed last November. So he, I'm trying to keep my train of thought, but I'm trying to sort at the same time, guys, so sorry. Every night at 7 o'clock, he would get his pajamas on. Puffy loved to wear clothing. He loved it. So he had pajamas that he would wear, you know, at night, so to speak. And while we were on Zoom, I would always put his pajamas on every night at 7 o'clock. So at that time, every day at 7 o'clock became known as Puffy Pajama Time. And all of my friends that were on Zoom used to love to see Puffy in his pajamas. So this particular canvas picture that I sent in, I didn't even realize it actually. It was not my intent, but after I sent it in and got it back, I realized that the picture that he was in, the picture I sent, was Puffy in his pajamas, his favorite pair of pajamas. He had a black pair of pajamas that had skeleton bones on it, so at night it would glow, the bones would glow in the dark. So hold on, I think I'm missing a bunch of drills here. Seriously? What? Hold on, guys. Wow, this is kind of odd. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think we have some missing drills. So I have to, I guess, kit up to see what I have and what I don't have. So let's just go from there. Anyway, so I would put him in his pajamas, and then he would be on camera so everyone could see him in his pajamas. And so when I got this picture done, I realized it was his pajamas, his favorite pair of pajamas that he was in. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this particular canvas this is a friend's idea, to the retreat, and I'm going to let everybody who were my Zoom friends that are going, that would be on Zoom, when it came time to put his pajamas on, they can each put down a few drills on the canvas so they can still participate in Puffy Pajama Time for one last time. I thought that would be fun, and it was a great idea from my friend Melanie, who unfortunately she cannot make it to the retreat this year. So, and I usually don't kit up also. I usually don't kit up in bottles. This is the first. I did a brief unboxing of the 240 storage with the screw top bottles from Shein that I had gotten from Shein. So I grabbed that and figured it'd be better to kit him up in bottles as opposed to leave him in baggies, because baggies are easily lost. And this way, if I don't get to finish him, or I don't want to finish him at the retreat or whatever, I don't have to worry about it. His drills won't be lost. But at this point, it looks like I lost some drills, so it don't even matter. And they're drills that I'm not even going to have before the retreat. So, I mean, that's kind of what it looks like to me. I'm not sure if that's the case, but we will definitely see. So, how's everybody's day going? I'm actually excited for the retreat. This is actually my first retreat, diamond painting retreat. It's my first one, and the first retreat I'm ever going to in my entire life that's out of state. I mean, I used to do scrapbook retreats, but they would be locally here, like upstate Pennsylvania. So they were all still within my state. But this is the first time I'm going out of state for a retreat. So I'm excited to see my friends. For the first time, actually, I'll be meeting a lot of these women. Well, I already know two. And then I'll know, clearly my daughter is going as well. So, yeah. So I'm excited to go on vacation. I haven't really been on vacation for a week-long vacation for a very long time. Usually I just take a couple days here or there. So yes, I'm taking this. I'm going to be kitting up this one today and just putting it to the side so it can get packed. Because I work tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday will probably be null and void day because Friday night is our slumber party on Zoom. So, you know, we're trying to stay up to the wee hours of the morning watching scary movies. So Saturday will be a wash. Sunday it'll be a day spent packing, and we leave on Monday. So this retreat is in Richmond, Virginia, and I do believe there are still spots available. You can go on to the RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat on Facebook. If you haven't already, join that group, and I do believe there are some spots still available. So anyway, I'm kitting up this. Puffy is going, but I wanted to take something else, just in case it was too emotional to work on Puffy, because again, Puffy passed in November of 2025, and then I lost my other dog, Isabella, in May of this year. So I've had a hard time with my pets. I still have my daughter has 2 dogs as well, but they're like mine. I'm the one who takes care of them primarily. So I still have those 2, but that's about it. So I feel like I'm saying so a lot today. I'm tired, I'm very tired. I feel like I have a hangover, I have a headache. I had a really bad day yesterday. I have a really bad muscle spasm in my upper left shoulder going into my neck. So yesterday was a bad day. So more drugs than anything in my system right now. so I figured I'd get this whip. I usually like to record my whips and unboxing on days that I don't work. When the house is quiet, like usually a weekday, my husband's, you know, working, my daughter's working, her boyfriend is working, whatever. I like to do it during the week if I can. If I don't have any time off, then I like to do it early on a Saturday. But I worked yesterday, so I have off today. So I figured I'd do my whip. So yeah, my plan today is to get these two kits kitted up and packed away for the retreat. And then I'm gonna kit up my fee look. Because I want to work on that. It's so pretty. And I love carousels, and carousels remind me of the summertime down the shore on the boardwalk. So I figured I'd do that. And then work on that until it's time to go on the retreat. So I have to make sure I pack washi tape, because I'm sure I'll forget that. So how's everyone else going? Oh, you know what, guys? I completely forgot. If you're new to my channel, thank you for checking me out, and welcome to my craft room. If you are returning, you guys know I appreciate you, and thank you for being here and sharing my diamond painting journey with me. It is also another sad day for me today. I woke up this morning to a message from my husband telling me about Sam Neill. If you guys do not know who he is the actor that portrayed Dr. Alan Grant. Okay, so it looks like, oh, there it is. He played Dr. Alan Grant in the Jurassic Park franchise, as well as Jurassic World franchise. He was in the last Jurassic World movie, Dominion. So that's kind of a bummer. He was 78 years old. My understanding is, though, I read that he, when he was filming Jurassic World Dominion, he discovered that he had leukemia. So he went through all the chemotherapy and stuff like that, and his cancer was in remission. And even at the time of his death, it was still in remission. So his death was kind of sudden and unexpected for his family. So yeah, a Jurassic icon has left the world. I mean, some of the lines in the Jurassic Park movie were great. What kind is this? That's the Velociraptor. You've bred raptors? That's one. When he finds out that they made a T-Rex. You have a T-Rex? Yes, we've clocked him at 40 miles an hour. Don't Move is another one. So yeah, that was kind of sad to hear that. My husband and I just watched. A couple weeks ago, we went on a Friday night date to see the Jurassic Park 3 at the Edelman Fossil Dinosaur and Fossil Museum. So we just literally saw him not too long ago, I feel like. So that's kind of sad. He was so excited. Like, I loved him when he was with the Triceratops, and the fact that the love of his life was Ellie, but we all know that the love of his life really was the dinosaurs. So I actually have a weighted Triceratops, and her name is Ellie. Who will also be going on the retreat. Her and my Godzilla Squishmallow. So that was sad to hear. Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant. drills are kind of really staticky for whatever reason today. Not all of them, just these. This one was pretty bad. It'll probably be all full of static when I put them in these bottles, because I don't do the whole wiping the bottles out with Q-tip and static guard. I'll just take some dryer sheets and dump them into the dryer sheets. But they don't seem too bad coming out of the baggies, so. But we'll see. So the other kit, well, I'll talk about that. I'm going to be kitting up a Ricari, because I want to take a Ricari with me, just in case. Sometimes I don't always like to work on bright and shiny things, but I like to have options, because I know for a fact where when I was actively scrapbooking, oh my God, I would take, my first couple times going to a retreat, I would take so many pictures with me, and then I would, holy crap, I would take these pictures, I would get on the retreat, and I would start, and then I'm like sitting there for the first 24 hours just staring at them, because I don't really want to work on them. I want to work on something else. But I never brought the other stuff, so I don't want that to happen here, because it's not like I'm only 2 hours away and I can just hop in my car and come home and get whatever, you know, or if I forgot something, I can't call my husband and say, hey, can you bring this to me? You know, I can't do that. So got my new birdhouse. That lights up. But I think the squirrel is driving my birds crazy and not letting them come. I don't call them birds. They're my dinosaurs. My flying dinosaurs outside. Because when they walk around, they look like little raptors hopping around the yard. I also, a couple more weeks, it's also going to be, let's talk some football. I know I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to, I'm not used to kidding up when I do a whip. So apologies, ladies and gentlemen, apologies. So a couple weeks, spring training starts for the Eagles training camp. So, I mean, before you know it, I think we're down to like 66 or 65 days to the Eagles home opener. It'll be football season, which is everything in the whole wide world. So I'm looking forward to that. I think, is FIFA still going on? Because I'm not about the FIFA. I'm not a FIFA person. So I do have, I still have my ghost story book, so maybe I'll hit one of those between my canvases that I'm kitting up. I don't know. We'll see. But I did watch the latest episode of House of the Dragon. So if you do not want spoilers, mute the channel if you're watching. Hopefully it will not be any spoilers for you. I was very, very happy with last night's episode. I actually watched it this morning only because, you know, I felt like I didn't really feel good last night. And I think I went to bed, it was still daylight. I was really happy with it. Not disappointed in any way, shape, or form. I'm kind of getting a new, gaining a new respect for Aegon Targaryen. For those of you that do watch the show, you know that he did not want to become king. He didn't want anything to do with it. And he was put in a precarious situation by his grandfather and his uncle, and his mother. And, you know, here we are now. He's lost everything. He's on the run. He is scarred permanently. He's lost his baby son, his toddler son, to death by mistake. His wife is going to end up losing her freaking mind. His dragon is potentially dead. Now, I'm going to say this. In the book, Sunfire is not dead in the book. In the book, Sunfire is injured, and she does not, I think, it's been a little while since I've read the book. I think she is missing a wing. I think she's missing a wing, so she's never able to fly. But I do believe that she is, in the book, she's still alive. It doesn't look like she's alive here. He believes her to be alive. He actually found her. But, you know, she's just kind of, to me, it looks like she's a dead carcass just rotting away. But you never know. It's Game of Thrones. It may change. Who knows? We just got to go with it because, you know, the books are always different than the shows and vice versa. So you just got to kind of roll with the punches. Come on, grand dog. Sorry, guys. I had to let my grand dog in. She's outside. She was barking, ready to come in. She's probably ready for her treat nap, but she's not getting that right now because we're busy. Cool down for a little while, sweetie. Go get a drink. So yeah, I'm kind of happy so far with Game of Thrones this season. They're kind of sticking as close to the books as they can for the most part. I do think that of all of Alicent and Viserys's children, oh my God, did you guys just see that? Just flipped right out of my freaking hand. Like, what in the ass? I do think that out of all of their kids, because they had 3 boys and a girl. They had Aegon, Helena, Aemond, and Darren. Of all of their kids, the only one fit to rule is probably Darren. I don't know though. I don't know because I haven't seen that much. But if you look at him and the way he carries himself is very prince-like. So he is not coming across as one of those spoiled princes that can do whatever he wants because you know what I mean? Because he's the prince, and he doesn't come across like that. So he's been raised and squired by his uncle in another town. His mother sent him away when he was a baby, which is good because, you know, he's not exposed to all that bullshit. But he does have a dragon, and her name is Tessarian. She's what they call the Blue Queen. So, you know, dragons are everything. Oh, and you know what? Speaking of dragons, I know I have a couple of friends, 3 that I know of, that are participating in the 26 and 26. They're doing these, they're 26 canvases in 2026. Some are doing it, one I think is doing it 26 different shops. I think the other one's just doing 26. And I think my friend Coel is just doing that as well. So, that being said, I think that I'm going to do it next year. But I think I am going to, I'm going to do 27 dragons in 27. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be stupid honest. I don't know if I don't think I will get 27 done. And I'll tell you why. Because my dragon canvases, I definitely have 27 canvases. That's for sure. But they're very large. And I am not in a position, I'm not retired. So I unfortunately work. So I don't always have, it takes me a while sometimes to finish larger canvases because I don't have the time to truly 100% commit like other people, like some of my friends and stuff. I just don't have that. And trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it is what it is. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to order 20. I'm going to do 27 and 27 dragons and 27. Unfortunately, I wish it was like Year of the Dragon. Oh my God. But I just bought, I have to stop buying canvases. Just because you don't shop at Diamond Art Club doesn't mean you can't overspend in canvases sometimes. So I just picked up the Bloody Mary Drink Dragon. And, oh my God, what was the other one? I'll have to go look. I'll have to go look. What was it? Let me look. I can find it in my thing. Let me see. Mystical Dream, right? I ordered one from the one with the the one with the diamond art. I ordered the Bloody Mary Drink Dragon, and then from Mystical Dream Diamonds, I ordered Sazerac Dragon, the Drink Dragon, and then the Mixed Berry Dragon, because I have Watermelon Dragon, I have Blackberry Dragon, my daughter has Strawberry Dragon, it was the rest of them, so I ordered both of those. So yeah. And I think if I do that, it might work out, because there's 1, 2, 3, looks like there's 4 dragons in the mixed berries. So if I do 27 dragons, that would essentially be 4 dragons. And then like my gin and tonic dragons are 2, because each dragon, even though they're in the same picture, they are different. They're separate. So yeah, that's what that's where my thoughts going. So I think that would be fun to participate in that, because again, a lot of my canvases are dragons, because dragons are awesome. Dragons and dinosaurs. See that? I love all things D, right? They begin with a D. I loved my dad. I was a daddy's girl. I love hanging out with my daughter. We're besties. I love my dogs. I love my dinosaurs. I am a dinosaur. That's how I'm identifying as a dinosaur today. But I'm slow today, so I'm probably a Brachiosaurus dinosaur. I'm not very fast. Hit me up tomorrow. Maybe I'll be a Velociraptor. I don't know. So I love dinosaurs. I love dragons. I love drag queens. Drag queens are everything. So yeah, everything. D is probably my favorite letter, I guess, in the alphabet. I know D sounds terrible, right? Like, you like that D, girl? Yeah, I'm not all about that, girl. Please. I'm too old. I'm old. This is a PG. This is a PG rated channel. I'm not discussing things like that. But anyway, I digress. Yeah. So I can't wait for the retreat. Oh my God. I feel like I'm already in vacation mode. Like, why am I even here? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I'm not quite sure. I'm ready to be away from everything, and you know, it'll definitely feel good to go away, because you know, the past few years when I would go like to retreats to see my friends upstate, I would always worry about my dogs, especially Puffy, because Puffy was older. Puffy didn't always want to eat or drink when I wasn't here. He would cry for the first like 24 hours that I would be gone. So I don't have to worry about that now. You know, I didn't have to worry about it when I went the last retreat in November, because he had just passed. So I still worried about Bella, even though I didn't have to. Bella was a good girl and wasn't an issue. Puffy, though, You know, puppy. Bella would cry too and didn't always want to eat. I mean, I can remember when she was little, if I went out somewhere with my husband, like if we went out on a date or something and we were gone for the day, my daughter would have to call me on FaceTime and put the phone down on the floor because Bella Bella would not eat. She would not eat. I just lost that whole bag of drills. Where did it go? It was a baggie. Where did it go? No. She didn't want to eat. So, I mean, she's Bella, right? Yeah, so Bella did not want to eat if I wasn't here, so my daughter would FaceTime me and then I would talk to her so she would eat. So yeah, dogs, right? Get a dog, they said. It'll be fun, they said. And here we are. Here we are. So I actually don't think I'm even going to kit my next one while I'm on with you guys, only because I feel like I'm very unfocused a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of this whip right now and focus on getting the rest of this done. And again, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. So thanks for hanging out with me. If I feel a little off today, it's because I don't really feel that great, but I wanted to do a whip with you guys because I feel like it's been a while and it is my day off. So, and that's usually when I like to do them. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Maybe I'll try and do one next weekend prior to leaving on the retreat. Maybe I'll even do some lives. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live on our way there and stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try and do that a little bit more. Start doing a little bit more shorts and lives for my channel. Let me know what you guys think. I do have a video today coming out where I did a review of my latest Ricari. So make sure you give me some feedback on that. I'll probably be posting that by this afternoon at some point. So at this point, before I can't make my heart yet, guys. Hold on one second. If this whip was a little bit hard to watch, just because I felt like I was all over the place, I apologize. Remember, guys, roaring dinosaur means I love each and every one of you. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all of your comments and all of your likes. If you like this video and you want more, feel free to like my channel and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.